So welcome to today's video. We'll be doing my makeup while I tell you a few things or some things or a couple of things about myself. So first things first, my name is Fisayo, Fisayo, and before you ask if you're wondering, oh my god, if you're wondering why, my name is Fisayo and I'm light skinned, but like I'm this light skinned, even though I feel like there are people lighter than me. The reason is because my dad is Yoruba and my mom is Igbo. They met, they fell in love, got married, and now here I am. So that's the answer to your question. If you've had it in mind, it's Fisayo the Baker on this channel because I bake cakes, really amazing cakes. I recently started doing my own makeup and I think I've been doing a good job so far. So all my life, like growing up and everything, I just never was interested. I mean, I like looking at people with makeup and looking at nice makeup and all of that, but I just felt the few times I would need to do makeup in a year, I'll just have someone do it for me. But in 2024, which was last year, I started doing my makeup by myself because I moved from Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria, to Ontario, Canada. I'm here as a student studying project management. I've lived in Abuja like for the better part of my life. I was born in Lagos, then we moved to Abuja, and like I've been in Abuja for a very long time. Yeah, but I cannot speak Hausa. I can just like, there's a bit of, you know, understanding, just tiny before I can cut myself. But I cannot speak Hausa. I cannot speak Hausa. But that's alright, because people usually ask me when I say I lived in Abuja or I live in Abuja, oh, that means you can speak Hausa. I'm like, no, let's all calm down, please. Let's all take it easy. I studied mass communication for my first degree. The point where we're filling jam forms, honestly, I will not lie to you, I was not sure. I was one of those people that was just like, I don't know. I wanted something that would not require maths, would not require a lot of complications. I wanted something that I would genuinely not like because it's not supposed to be a hobby, but something that I can do for 4 years and not run mad, you get. So that's how I picked mass comm, and I don't regret it, to be very honest. I just knew at the time I was doing my internship that I most likely would not practice this mass comm, so I did my internship in a radio station, and like in the first month, I think it was for about 3 or 4 months, in the first month I knew that Fisayo, this is not what we're going to do with our life long term. It's not just like, it doesn't cut it at all. Shout out to all those that are doing it and they love it and it's paying their bills, it's making them happy, it makes them get up in the morning and go to work. But I just knew at that time that nah, this wasn't for me. And I feel to a very large extent I tried to be honest with myself, and if it just seems like something is not for me, if it's not for me, it's not for me. And I tried. I won't even lie, I tried my best. Just have to be quiet for this brat. I like this one more than this one because this one looks, I don't know. Let me sharpen this thing again. Even though it's as if the problem is not from sharpening the pencil. Maybe my hand is not just straight. But let's pretend like it's the pencil that is the problem. We'll fix it in post-production. I did try my best with falling in love with mass comm or wanting to be more interested in mass comm, but it was just not gelling. And I think another good thing is the fact that one of the courses I did in school, it was not my main course, but it was the course we had to do, was that's my first degree, by the way. One of the courses was project management. So right now I'm currently studying project management post grad, and that's the reason I chose it, was because I did it as a course in school, like while studying mass comm, and I was like, it's not bad. So when I was checking for a course to study, when I knew that this mass comm thing, he's not really, you know, every year for the 4 years, each year you had to take one computer course, and it just adds to what you know, like aside the course that you came to study. So you take these computer courses, and the aim is so that you will graduate as a complete package, you get. So I'm glad we did it because that was how I found project management, and that was my first encounter with project management. And then by the time I was looking for a course to do, like as part now I know I don't want to study mass comm. I now did a Google certificate course with project management, and then I started just checking what my options could be with this same project management, right? And it was just really enlightening and eye-opening to be exploring this course and seeing that there are actually people that study this. Like, there are people that don't even study it, but they eventually make a career out of it. Tomorrow I could wake up and decide to now start practicing mass school, even though I think I highly doubt, but like I'm just saying it's not impossible. But I just know right now I prefer doing this eye to this eye, but I just know that right now that's not it for me. You can wake up today and decide that you don't want to do the job you've been doing for 10 years anymore. And would it be hard? Maybe. But honestly, the earlier you know and the earlier you decide, the better for you. I started baking in 2018. I had already been baking before then, but it was more of to help my mom because my mom bakes. To help my mom or for fun. But in 2018 I tried to start taking it seriously. That's taking my baking seriously, and then started it as a business, kind of just like not a business but a business. And this was in Abuja, by the way, in Nigeria. And yeah, my first introduction to baking was through my mom because my mom bakes cakes, and I'm just like, wow, it was just interesting to me to see flour, sugar, butter turn into a cake, and the process was exciting. And as a child, it was just like, oh my god, this seems nice. It was fun too. I think that's one of the things I enjoyed the most. Like at first it was fun. It's still fun, but I would say the older I've gotten I don't see it as fun like that. Like I enjoy it, but it's not as fun as when I was younger, or it's not as you get new as when I was young. I still love it, but you get what I mean. So started baking, and then started as a business. 2020 ending ish, by the time they were easing the lockdown, and then I just decided starting as a business was really missing how it would go, how it can go, like what can happen if I decide to now take this thing seriously. And a lot happened, a lot of good things, yeah, bad things too, but good things, yeah. And till tomorrow, I'm still shocked that I ran a business for a while and I still like have a business. I'm still shocked at it, because if you had asked me in school, maybe primary school or secondary school, I would never have believed that that's something I can do and do very well. But I've just thought everybody else can do it except me. Well, thank God. The two brows don't look the same. This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. It was bittersweet to have to move. So like that's the next thing on my list. I moved from Nigeria to Canada to pursue my education, because right now I'm studying project management. Project management I've been talking about, or I was talking about before, that I decided to move to, instead of studying mass communication. That was my first degree. And so I was just wondering, like, oh my god, what's going to happen in terms of business? I just enjoyed a lot of favor from God. I was gradually gaining more visibility, and it just seemed like, Fisayo, are you sure? I was like, Fisayo, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not the devil leading you to move? And any other person would think, even if it's a good time, because you know Japan now, just go, just travel. And then it now even seemed like maybe it's a sign from heaven. When my visa was delayed, my study visa was delayed for like a year. It was like, Fisayo, just take this opportunity. I will take this thing as a sign from God that you should just stay in Nigeria, and just move on with your life. But I had prayed about it. I knew that as a believer, or I know that as a believer, we're not supposed to focus on just what we see in the physical, but what we know by the Spirit of God. As many that led by the Spirit of God, they are called the sons of God. I'm a child of God, and I knew that God was leading me. I also knew that things do not always look like it, but if God is leading you in a way, just move. Just go as He's leading you. So it was not the easiest thing to do, but I also summoned up courage by God's grace, and I should have put something on my chest side, on my, to stop this thing from moving, but it's too late for that now. We're going to move on regardless. So I moved from Nigeria to Canada. Thank God for that. I'm studying right now. So far so good. Thank God, I would say. Thank God. I currently live in Toronto, which is in Ontario, Canada, and it's been a bit over a year of me staying here, or me being here. I would say, is this not supposed to come up? Yeah, I don't get. Oh no, but it's supposed to come up. Yeah, it's coming up now. Thank God. I wish I wondered what's going on. Books are very essential, so I've been trying to read more. Even though I'm not the kind of person you can use as an example, like, oh, I want to read as much as I read. Let's all calm down. I'm still trying my best, and God is helping me. But you get the gist, like, I don't know, things I'm trying to do more, to read more, to learn more, because I don't know everything, but we learn every day. I think we just need to be open to learning, and that is how we will learn. But if you're not open to learning, then how would you learn? My life would not be like this without God. All that I have ever achieved, all that I will ever achieve, all that I would ever become is simply because God has helped me, God has brought me this far. Because honestly, nothing else makes sense. If you just leave only me, I will ruin my life. I will do rubbish. I will do nonsense. I will just do anything I want to do, and that would not be good at all. But honestly, since I got saved, God has been doing an amazing work in me, and He's still doing an amazing work in me to make me the person He would have me be. Because left to me, oh, yeah, that's another thing. I can't sing. I can only sing in the bathroom. I can't sing to save my life, unfortunately. I've also been trying to live a healthier life, drinking water, working out, not like in the gym in my room, but you get the gist. Moving around. And recently I started counting calories so that I can stay like calorie deficits. That's the word, right? So far, I would not say it has been going great. It has been hard because I just want to eat anything I want to eat, but at the same time I'm like, there's a long-term goal. Summer cannot meet us the way it met us last year. It has to meet us better. It has to meet us better. Another thing is that my friends, the ones that are honest and genuine, they say I'm funny, and I believe them. I actually believe them, and I think you should believe them too. Every now and then I just like to spice things up and spice up the place by, you know, bringing joy and laughter. I feel like life is already hard. We should not now carry all the problems of life on our chest on top of all the hardness. That's just me, Sha. That's just me. Now for content creation, I started creating content in 2020, like seriously, like taking it as an important thing in 2020. And this was not even with my personal page. My personal page Instagram is Fisayo the Baker, by the way. But this was not me taking it serious for my personal page. So remember I said I ran a business in Nigeria. I still have this business, like I'm still running it, or I'm going to start again is what I mean to say. But that was not where I started with content creation. It was okay, no, it's with business. So with I had a personal page, but it was very dry. Nothing popping was happening there. It was just dead. And then I knew I wanted to do my best to put in effort into my business. I was like, I don't really know all these things. It just seemed like such a hard thing to do. So the content creation was with my business page. So I started to take it seriously, started putting effort, started to take nice pictures of my cakes, And if there's one thing about my cakes, when I ask about me, they're always clean, they're always nice, they're always very, you know, sometimes you don't want to cut into the cake because it just feels so too beautiful to cut. This is just me hyping myself, but honestly they're usually really pretty. So taking pictures of them, nice pictures of them, posting them on my business page. And then I saw how this was my elder sister, of course, encouraging me because she was in content before me. I just always saw it as something impossible and something not meant for me. But I just saw how my business page grew over the years, and I'm like, this thing is actually possible. As per all the ones I thought in my head that you have to be a big person, you need to know plenty of people, you need to be famous before you can have a popping brand, you know, like a popping social media presence. I was like, I should actually take this thing seriously as well for my personal page. So I saw growth on my business page after putting the efforts, putting out content consistently, getting customers. Even my parents, they were constantly surprised as far. How do you get all these customers? Like, all these cakes are selling on Instagram. Oh, somebody referred me to somebody. This one, that one. And it was as shocking to me. Like, it was shocking to me as it was shocking to them. But it was more like, this thing is actually possible. And then that realization dawned on me. And so I now tried to start putting efforts into my personal page for content creation, so like branding for my personal brand. And as time went by as well, even though I didn't put as much effort, because a lot was going on and a lot was happening, even though I didn't put as much effort, I still saw growth on my personal page. I'm like, okay, I think we can keep up the good work here. And so right now, it may not be like what I want yet, but genuinely, I think content creation for me, all of this Thursday content creation for me started in 2020, and the growth I saw on my business page encouraged me to put in effort as well on my personal page and to build a personal brand, because these things are very important. We live in a world where you tell somebody what you do and they're asking you, oh, what's your LinkedIn? Oh, let's connect on LinkedIn, or let's connect on Instagram, let's follow each other on Instagram to stay in touch. And even if you're an amazing person or you're an amazing carpenter, if it doesn't show on your page, or if it's not showing on your page, it's hard to convince people. People are usually convinced, or they can trust you when they've seen what you've done before. So you need to have things that speak for you: pictures, videos, LinkedIn, a banging LinkedIn profile, or whatever. You just need to have something, man, something, just something, honestly. And so that has been it for me for content creation. And then I started this YouTube channel, I think 2021 or 2022. And honestly, I'm not doing all the amazing things I want to do with the channel yet, but you just stay tuned, stay glued. And I'm a multi-talented person. I can bake, I am very creative with my hands, I can make hair. I recently attended a sip and paint event, and my painting wasn't so bad. I have a beautiful handwriting as well. I thank God for that writing, because that helps me write well on cakes too. So you see, when God is doing things in your life, sometimes it doesn't make sense. I mean, imagine primary school me just having fun with handwriting, and then I start baking and I'm like, oh my God, this writing is actually nice. Because sometimes people are ordering the cake because they like the way you write. People order cakes for different reasons. Sometimes the way your packaging is, sometimes the way your cake tastes, sometimes the way you write, sometimes anything. Honestly, I take friendship very importantly, very seriously. I'm not one of those people that call everybody my friend. I mean, maybe younger me, yeah, but as I am like this, friendship is not one of those things that, oh, everybody's my friend. No, we don't do that here. It's not everybody that's my friend, it's not everybody that's my bestie, it's not everybody that knows everything about me, it's not everybody that I also know everything about. And that's it for now. I'll come back when I'm done with my face. So my eyes are bolder, obviously, because I've done the eyes. About to do the lips, but I just came here because how dare I forget to tell you that I have locks. Yeah, I have locks. Currently I have over 300 locks. I'm saying over 300 because last time we counted. Since then I've merged some of them at the back together. Yes, some of them at the back are merged together, but so far my locks are thriving and progressing, so there's no way I will do an introduction I would not tell you that I have locks, because this is a major part of my personality right now, that I have locks.